If you're interested in making money online, this video is for you. Hi and welcome back. I'm George Pearson. I want to thank you for watching. This video is going to be about spam, S-P-A-M, and spam is unfortunately a major problem with emails, and I don't like to use the word problem, but it's something. It's an important subject that we need to address because we have to be able to get our emails through those spam filters, and there are certain things that we can do to help get our emails through. And of course, emails that don't get through the spam filters don't even get read. So it's very important, if we want to get our emails open and read, that we get through the spam filters. Therefore, the reason for this video. I'm going to ask you to stay to the end because I want to share one tip that I haven't covered yet and that you may not be aware about as far as spam, and it's a way that'll help you to it's an additional way to help you to get your emails open. So what is spam? Well, spam is anything that that they consider. Spam is technically an unwanted email. So if the spam filters thinks that your email is unwanted, then it is going to stop that email from being delivered. Well, it's kind of like if you think about a mailbox on the street or whatever, and the postman, the old-fashioned snail mail postman, goes up to your mailbox and is trying to put an email, but in this case a letter, old-fashioned mail. He's trying to put old-fashioned mail in your mailbox, but you have a mail guard. And that guard is standing by your mailbox 24/7, and he or she will look at that mail first, and it's going to look at the subject line, and it's going to decide if that mail is junk mail. If it's junk mail, it's going to throw it away. You're not going to get it. So that's exactly what a spam filter does. If it thinks that your email is junk mail, if it's unwanted mail, then it's going to prevent it from being delivered. So how do we get over that, or how do we get around that? How do we, what are the things that we can do? And that's what we're going to cover in this video. So the main thing that will help us to get our emails through, and will also help us and not help us, so to speak, if we don't do this, is the words that we use. There are a lot of words that are considered spam, and these are, I'm not going to go over every word. I'm going to give you a couple of links below that will help you as far as that goes. But there are a number of words that are going to be considered spam, and we need to know essentially what those words are. And then we need to do a spam check on our email. Hopefully your autoresponder has a spam check on it. If it doesn't, I'll also share a link below that you can use to check your emails for spam, because they don't just look at the subject line, they look at the whole email. And if the email says weight loss, if you're watching my video series on affiliate marketing level 1 and level 2, we've been on in the niche, you're on the subject of weight loss. So weight loss, diet, losing weight, these are spam triggers. These will almost for sure get our email stopped in their tracks. So how do we get around that? Well, we can use synonyms, we can use other words. And the other thing that I try to do, which I'm going to get to at the end of this video, is to let the subscriber know that they are in the weight loss niche, and that because it is weight loss, that it's possible that our emails are not going to get delivered. And here's what you can do as a subscriber to make sure that our emails get delivered. So that way I can also get them to actually help our emails get through, because if they will whitelist our emails, then that's going to get them through also. So that's kind of coming at the end, is whitelisting, and I'm going to get a little more into how you can do the whitelisting, but also a tip that will help you to hopefully get your subscriber to whitelist your particular email address. And whitelisting means that it's going to tell the spam filter, these emails are okay. Let them come on through. Regardless of whether they have spam words in them or not, let them come on through. So that's kind of what whitelisting is all about if you're not familiar with that word. A couple little tips the first thing is to try to be aware of what words are spam. That's mainly what the links are below. I can give you a whole list and so on. I would rather give you a link and let you go to the website and see what these spam words are. There are several hundred that are like major spam words, and weight loss is just one of them. So if it's weight loss or losing weight, so we're in a niche. If we're in this niche, and even make money online, these are all words that are going to red flag our emails. So we have to do a workaround. We have to either use other words, which is a possibility, or we can do things like put in dashes and dots and so on into the word. In other words, instead of money, we might put MON-EY, MON.EY, MO.NEY. There are certain things that we can do. Now, the spam filters, on the other hand, are getting smarter and smarter. So I don't know how long this trick is going to last, but it will help at least until the spam filters kind of catch on. Before you send that email, run it through a spam filter, whether it's on your autoresponder or on there's several free sites. And again, I'll give you a link below to a spam filter. And that will help assure that your emails get delivered. Because if they don't get delivered, then all this is for nothing. So spam is very important because it may mean the difference between your email getting delivered and not getting delivered. So it's something that we both have to pay attention to. It's a little bit of a pain in the neck, but it's necessary and important that we pay attention to it and that we know about it and that we don't make the spam mistakes that we might accidentally make. You mean that word is not going to get my email through? Yeah. That's considered a spam word. So that's why we need to have some knowledge in this area. And again, fortunately, there are tools. Fortunately, there are tools that your autoresponder or that you can get online that will do a spam check for you. And that will dramatically help your emails to get through. Taking us to AIOP, which is All-in-One Profits. And I just want to share with you about spam. Most autoresponders should have a spam checker and spam score and so on. And if the score is over 0.5, then you simply, the spam rating of your message is not 00. You can select the message and click the spam score info button to see why. So this particular email system has a spam checker already built in, a spam score already built in. Most of them do, and some of the major ones do not. So if you, in fact, now I'm going to leave a link below to AIOP. If you have an autoresponder, you may want to check out AIOP, because with AIOP you get unlimited. You get an unlimited autoresponder. You do get the spam checker. You get a whole lot more. You get a website, and it's $11.50 a month for the basic, and that's unlimited. Unlimited emails. That's unlimited. So it may save you some money. And if you don't have a spam checker, this is a nice plus. It's a very important plus. And then it simply does it for you as you do the email. The tip that I want to share with you on the confirmation email, I like to put a PS, and because PSs are normally read, the most read part of an email is typically the PS. So if there's something that you want your customer to be sure to see, click on or take action on or whatever, that PS is a very powerful place to put it. So what I'll do especially on the confirmation is PS, in order to assure, or in order to be sure that you get our emails delivered, click here. And that will take them to a whitelisting page. And then also in the email, typically I'm giving them a gift. So they have to click on the confirmation link. Then when they click on the confirmation link, they're going to be brought to a success page or a thank you page or whatever. Shout out. I'd like to give you a shout out. I'm going to be randomly picking 2 people that will receive a shout out in both a future video as well as an IBO press release. Now, these are both shared on about 25 to 30 social sites, additional sites, approximately, I would say 6,000 plus visitors per day. So if you like exposure, maybe a couple 100,000 people over the next month, go ahead and give us a like and a comment. That's all you need to do in order to get to the drawing. Just give us a like and a comment, and you'll be eligible for the shout-out drawing. Our next video is going to be about our email itself, how to create an email, and there's a certain format. The reason is that our email is essentially a sales page. Each email has a job to do as well, just like our subject line has a job to do, which is to get our emails open, and that's in the previous video. Or emails themselves they have a job to do, in that we want to get a click-through or a conversion. We want them to go to an affiliate or what have you, but there's usually some action that we want them to take. So there's a certain amount of copywriting that is involved, and copywriting is real simple, and it's really simple. You'll be surprised and pleased when you see the next video. I think you'll be surprised as to how easy it is, and you're going to be really pleased as to how easy it is too. And because we're going to try to make a copywriting pro out of you in the next video, but it's really going to help your emails to get conversions. It's going to help you to be able to get your subscribers to take action, and of course, the more action they take, the more sales you make. If this is something that is of interest to you, is of benefit to you, and I hope it is, I'm sure it is if you're this far into the video, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe, ring that bell, and that way you're not going to miss out on these videos. I do want to thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Allow me to wish you much success.